this evening. I missed you. It's been a little bit. That was interesting for those of you that joined me last night on the astrology of the Idaho 4. We're going to be looking into a lot of individuals in this case as we go. And we're going to see the death card on a lot of these individuals because there's a death in their life. It doesn't mean they're the ones that did it because there's a death in their life, right? So this is also 4 energies. So this type of case is a lot more complicated because I read energies, and now I've got to be able to distinguish whose energy is who's on a much greater level than just between these two. I have to look at 5, right? Because we have 4. Plus, we have 2 energies that were in the house that survived, thank God. So what we're going to do is we're just going to slowly but surely narrow down our persons of interest pool, if you will. With Jeremy Reagan, this gentleman lives right next door, and he's done many interviews. That red flags me because I don't feel like I'd want to be, if I'm a male, I live next door. I would not want to be drawing attention to myself right now. So that's a red flag to me. Doesn't mean anything. I'm just like, watching you. And then he's like, when I walk my dog, and he says, when I walk my dog, I always look into the window. That was weird. So let's do a reading on him. So if you don't know who Jeremy Reagan is, he is a neighbor that lives directly next door to the victims, okay? So we're going to start off with this deck called Heal Yourself. And it shows a lot of females for the pictures, but because there's no gender in the tarot, we're going to find out what Mr. Reagan's energy was. I'm trying to decide during the murder. Well, he's going to be sleeping if he's truly sleeping. If he's being honest, he says he slept through the whole thing, knew nothing, saw nothing. Okay? All right. So I feel like we just need to embrace his energy with regards to the deaths of the 4. And let's see what card we get. I'll come up to top side and say hello to everybody shortly. I just like to get rolling right away because I wait just like you to do the reading. I don't want to cheat and do it before you and be like, oh my God, it said that and nobody's here to see it. So I wait to be with you. Jeremy, Archangel Michael, please show me. Archangel Gabriel, please show me. Archangel Michael, protect me as I walk through the tarot. Let no weapon formed, spiritual or physical, may manifest or prosper against me. Please show me Jeremy Reagan's energy, and thank you. Courage. So he's feeling courageous. There's a gentleman holding out the lantern, and he's looking out into the dark, but there's a creeper behind him. Okay, so I'm just going to show you that courage. So maybe he feels like he needs to speak out. Let's take a look-see and see what courage says. We won't read the whole thing because it's a really long page. But can I ask, if you're going to make a book, why you don't put things in order? Like alphabetize things. I just spit on myself. Okay, hold on. We have to use this little contents page. 67, the year I was born. Whether you feel afraid of success or failure, you cannot stay where you are. So he actually is fearing a little bit. He is fearing. Now, is he fearing that the killer might come his way, or is he fearing getting caught? Let's continue. You need to make a decision and move forward with belief, trust, and boldness. Give it your all, no matter the outcome. Despite what you have been telling yourself, you are ready for a new adventure and another chance to prove that you have what it takes to face life's challenges. Stop investing in limitations, lack, and dysfunction. That's interesting. All right, so we're going to jump into the normal tarot, but before I do, hello, Miss Donna Bayhurst. Who do we have here? Skittles. I like that name. I think you've been on here before. Welcome back. Megs, good to see you. Marilyn Landis. Muffin Top, thank you, my beautiful. Jenny Truglin, thank you. Marilyn, how are you? What you know, I like your name. Good evening to you. Jill, Indy. There's 204 in here, so I just want to say hello to all of my beautiful people. I adore you. And we have a huge, huge announcement. Huge. Like, how big's our camera? Can we fit it all in? I don't know. We hit 10,000 subscribers. I almost forgot what they're called because I don't call you guys subs. I don't like the name because it implies like a below level or something. You guys are my family. We're 10,000 strong. How is that? We are 10,000. Well, 10,000 strong. So here's the deal. I still have my GoPro and I want to give it away. So for the next month, for a month, you're going to get entered into a drawing. And at the end of month, at Christmas, on Christmas Day, I'm going to go through the subscriber list. It has nothing to do with what you put on here, if you watch or anything like that right now. But it will as we get closer. But I also not only have the ability to know if you're a subscriber, I have the ability to know how long you've been subscribed. So you have to have been subscribed for to get this $1,000 worth of GoPro stuff. I need you to have been subscribed, okay, for 2 months. So it's anybody that subscribed, and I mean, you can't really do anything more. You know what I'm saying? You subscribe now. Are you going to make it in time for the drawing? Probably not. This is not to reward the new subscribers. It is to reward those that have stood by me for so much of this journey. And this has been incredible. So the GoPro, I will break it out as we go through the next month. I'll show you different pieces of what there is. You're getting all of it. All of it. You're getting the floaty part. You're getting the, whatever's. You're getting it. You're getting it. So it's going to be somebody that's been subscribed for over 2 months, okay? And that's just to thank you guys, because 10,000 people. I gave Dolly his shot. He totally never contacted me, act like I didn't exist. People were coming to me. I'll take it to him. No. Oh, he said, give it to me. I'll give it to him. No. I'm not that way. I like to be treated with respect. Thank you. So, those that respect me are those that are here and sharing their love all the time and promoting the idea of, interacting together to change this planet. Just saying. So that's all I got to say about that. All right, you guys, I want to get into this with Mr. Reagan, okay? I'm not talking Ronald Reagan either. Oh, this can get weird. We've got cards that are backwards, and I got to see what's going on. That is so bizarre. The deck, I split it in half, and it's backwards. Oh, Corinne Schaefer, thank you, my beautiful, for that snooper chat. I greatly appreciate that. Oh, Willow, thank you, beautiful, for that snooper chat. Thank you so much. You folks always surprise me. Thank you. Tammy, welcome to Starlight Seed. I am so excited for us. We are going to be doing some fun stuff in the month of December for members. So I've decided that December is going to be my members month. Baboo! Where we're going to do a lot of looking back. We're going to do a lot of fun stuff behind the scenes. Public will be able to view, but only members will be able to chat on some things. It is not to segregate the family. Y'all can watch even if you aren't a member. It's just I need to have some time with my members too. All right, here we go, beautifuls. I love you all no matter what. Even if you can't be a member, you're still the same value to me. Know that. Know that. Okay. Archangel Gabrielle, I need to ask you this about Ronald Reagan. Yes. I asked about Ronald Reagan. I need a minute. Because even Archangel Gabrielle's laughing because it wasn't intentional. Okay. We do need to get serious. This is a serious case. We do work true crime all the time, and we have to also enjoy a few moments when somebody has a true blooper. Just say it. Just say it. Oh my gosh. Seahorse Aquatic Swim School Van Jerpin. Thank you so incredibly much for that. I greatly appreciate that. You guys, you light up my world. You always do. All right, so let's try this again. Jeremy Ronald. I am being blocked. Jeremy Reagan. Why do I have Ronald on my mind? Like I can't. Watch, you guys, watch out, because the last time that happened, remember I was trying to say Brian Laundrie and I kept saying Robert Lowry, and everybody was like, who's Lowry? Okay, that's weird. That's crazy. Okay, we're going to do Jeremy Reagan, all right? Aw, long gone. Thank you, my sweetheart. Thank you, guys. I do appreciate that. Oh, Ron, no. Why? Jeremy. Really? Swift communication. So we know he's been talking, right? Swift communication about protection. The strength card, you don't get the strength card if you're strong enough to do it on your own. It is a major arcana. The strength card is giving you the strength through your prayer, right? Or your meditation, whatever that you choose. And it's the universe strengthening you. And it's because you feel weak. You feel powerless. And he's communicating that. That's the Eight of Wands. He may be in prayer, y'all. I'm just saying. Now, there's other ways to look at this. Get up here, Gretchen. Get up here. Come share with us so you don't have to go downstairs with brother. Come on. Come on out. Jump. Good baby. Good girl. Okay. Hopefully she doesn't start whining. All right. Gretchen, that's enough. Lay down. Lay down. Go night-night. Okay, let me understand Jeremy Reagan's feelings the night that the girls were murdered. And Ethan, too. Thank you. Page of Pentacle. I kind of feel like there's a small opportunity that he had in his life at that time. I mean, the Page of Pentacle, you guys, look, it's like, what does this have to do with this page? What does this have to do with Jeremy, please? He may have went on a walk by their house, though. I got walk away. So this is walking, right? He talks about walking his dog. Could be seen as rejection by someone walking away from him. We're not going to get a hardcore answer tonight. We're going to get more understanding of him, okay? Because like I said, I've got so many energies. It's like driving a car. When you've got 2 lanes, you can relax. I've got 7 lanes at a minimum right now. So, like I said, it's going to take time to develop the profiling. And I think I've come up with the term. I didn't come up with it. I don't know why I said that. I think I felt comfortable with the term of paranormal profiler. I'm not a YouTuber, because you guys, I do this when I'm off YouTube, right? I mean, I do real case studies with families that I'm not allowed to bring onto the screen because they are not a YouTube kind of family. They're wanting their daughter back, or they're wanting their kid back, or they don't know where their kid is. And so I do that all the time. So it's stupid for me to be like I'm a YouTuber. I don't do it all the time, but every year I have a case. Closing the cycle. He's ending something, and somebody walked away. Now take a good look at that picture. Because when you get to 21, there is no higher number in the major arcanas. It's the end of the circle. It's also like the world can be travel. It can be could be going home for Thanksgiving dinner, walking away, and leaving the area. Not seeing anything earth-shattering yet, but let's continue. I want to get into the mind of Jeremy and how his feelings, what did he think? We won't do feelings. We'll do what did he really think about the girls on the night of the murder. Airmail, something hidden. Something's hidden. This is confusing. I've got to see if this is meant to be in the reverse because I wasn't sure when I took it and it was... Okay. Oh, the deck is in reverse. Got it. But that gives us 2 more cards and it went on the ground. There's definitely something hidden. Okay, they're all in the upright. Well, I will tell you he was very fixing his energy at least one of the girls. Maybe 2. So this is the house card. And you can see all the individuals that live in the house. We have a Rick here, kitty here. Right? This... Well, this is like happy home, happy life. Like they look like they were on Paradise Island over there to him. So I do sense that he saw them as happy, go lucky, full of vitality and life and vigor. He also saw them as financially secure. And he also was very focused with the star, like they were shining like a star, and they were outshining him and others around. They get a lot of attention. They seem to have this perfect life. There's a lot here that tells me he saw them as completely abundant in every way, and that they were a focused part of his... It wasn't like he knew of them, they were next door, and he knew of her over there next door, and that one, no. This does show me that he was focused with the star. He was focused on their light. That's bizarre. Let me understand his wisdom in the situation. Queen of Swords. I have no idea what this dude does, but he could possibly be in a lawyer's office where he does a little bit of paperwork, or he could work, maybe he works as a security. He might be in law in some way, because I have Lady Law, truth crossing his path. So we definitely have truth crossing his path. He's moving to calmer grounds, so he is traveling. We know he's also going home to Thanksgiving mentally as well, because he don't want to be there. So I do have the truth is he is traveling to calmer grounds, because he's leaving. In this card, he's leaving Hurricane Island and he's going over to the calmer place in this card. It has the death crows flying ahead. It's the Six of Swords. There were 6 individuals, but only 4 died. That's interesting. But it doesn't give me enough to go on. It just tells me that he's being truthful, that he wants to go home, that he wants to move to common ground. Okay. He is holding back a decision. He is holding back on something. He has more knowledge than he's saying, because I'm in the mind. And I've got the 4 of Pentacles. Look how this person is greedy. They're holding back. They're not letting go of something. So he knows something more. Whether it's something physical, could be it's Pentacles, it could be emotion, it could be thoughts. He's holding it back. And it's about a decision. He's trying to decide if he should say something. He's trying to decide how he wants to handle it. And there are those death crows. It freaks me out a little bit, I'll tell you. I got the 6 of Swords. I got the 6 death crows, right? But only 4 died. And now he's holding back on a decision. And I got the 2 death crows. That worries me a little about the 2 remaining survivors. Just saying, why is he focused on that? All right, we're moving into the emotion of things. Now, keep in mind, this quadruple homicide is filled with rage. Nobody can deny it. It's absolute rage. Even though there's no sexual assault of any kind, these individuals have been assaulted in a sexual way, of the knife being the penetrator. The person that did this might be impotent, not able to perform sexually. So they use a knife. Okay, here we go. Let me understand emotions. I told you we were going to get the death card. Okay, doesn't mean he killed anybody. There are legitimately 4 murdered victims next door to where he's staying. Death. It does fall in the 10th house on the 1111 board, which is the higher purpose, which is concerning. Emotionally, he feels a death and a rebirth. A very big transformation would be normal. Going from, hey, I can walk my dog all night, not worry about stuff. Now I'm terrified, I want to go home. So that is a rebirth, that is a transformation, and that itself is a death. Let's continue. We're going to move over here into the material world of Taurus, crossing the emotions. How did he process this feeling? Did he do anything to the girls? Now I'm worried. Now we have a reason to pay attention. Because when I get these 2 cards together, whew, goosebumps. I got the Devil card. Saturn energy, in the word trust on the board. I told you this is a material world. How did he handle his feeling of death? Very toxically. I have death and the devil together. Are you seeing that? So creeped out right now. When I show you this, I want you to remember I warned you. So if you do not want to be triggered, you do not want to have a nightmare, you do not want to feel bad later, you're not going to get this out of your head. Okay? So, 3, 2, 1. Gretchen's puking. She got upset tummy. We gave her a greasy snack. I want you to look at this dude's chest, the devil's chest. Remember, all 4 of these victims were given the death blow of that K-bar knife going through their heart, or their chest, I should say. Look at the dude's chest. Are you seeing it? I think those are knives. Oh, it's a... See how good I can't see without my glasses. It's a star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a pentagram. I believe that we need to really pay attention right now. I think it was intended to be 6 victims because everybody moved in on 6/6/2022, 666. I believe this killer is a serial killer, and I think that he's killed before, and I think it was picked on the house rather than the people inside, but I could be wrong. Creepy. I could be totally wrong. All right, sticking with Jeremy here. Growth. So he took this toxicity, emotion, and he turned it into something toxic. And what is the growth? How did it expand? I told you it's weird he's doing all these interviews, y'all. To get attention, get the spotlight, get on stage, get to talk, get to be famous. 6 of Wands. This is somebody that craves attention. Man, I got all these other cards. Oh, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. How am I going to give you the benefit of the doubt when you got the death card? Huh, Jeremy? And I know you're watching. You got the death card. I'm sorry. The death card with the bloody hood. You got the devil card. Total toxicity. And then you're doing all these talk shows and you get this. 6 of Wands on stage seeking attention. In your growth. In your Virgo. Leaving your house. Thought you were scared. If you're so scared of the killer, why are you out there talking all the time? I'm just saying, aren't you drawing attention to yourself? Felt like there was a separation in the deck. What is this? Okay, we have a card laying over here. Oh, it just blew my mind. 10 of Swords was laying face down on the 8 of Cups, and it must be when I was shuffling. I did not see it. I'm sure if you rewind, you can see it fly out. I didn't see it. The 10 of Swords is death times 10 overkill. It is killing something when it's already dead. It is absolute betrayal in the worst way. It's doing it in a coward way. It's in the back. You get 10 of Swords. It was a coward. This is really sussy. The death card. All in one area. Highest purpose, which is your 10th house, I have a death card. In your 2nd house, which is your material world, you're full of toxicity. In your 6th house, which is your health, your all this good stuff, it's your blow up, making yourself feel really good. And then the Mystic card shows up, 10 of Swords, to top it all off. We're about to get real with you, Mr. Jeremy. I need to know how it manifested in the physical material plane. So we're moving at the top of the board. Now, if you want this board, it's actually like a placemat is the best way to explain it. You can go to 1111 Tarot. Oh, actually, it's 1111 Moon. I'm off today. If you haven't noticed, we've had some bizarre stuff happen, like bad luck things, and I got a migraine earlier. It's just weird today. So just bear with me tonight. Accept what it is. It's tried to prevent me to do this reading. Like I went to get ready for this reading. I was scheduling it for earlier, and all of a sudden I got nauseous and felt like I was going to throw up. So I'm like, I'm going to schedule it for 6 o'clock tonight instead of 11. So I went to bed. I woke up with a migraine. And I'm like, I'm going to have to meditate myself out of this. So I did that. It's still faint, but bearable. And everything has tried to prevent me from doing this reading. We're here now. We're doing it. Regardless. Nothing is going to stop us because Archangel Michael protects me. Archangel Gabriel gives me all the information. And Archangel Raphael heals my body. So ain't nobody can touch that. All right, lovelies. Physical energy of Jeremy Reagan. Jeremy Reagan around these murders. How did you feel about these people? We got the story. The wheel. Don't let your past hold you back. It is in the past. There's something from his past that is being triggered by the individuals. This is the wheel card. It means you can move forward now. Something changed. Well, the individuals are no more. That's a pretty huge change. When we're done on this reading, I got to tell you guys my nightmare. It's very short, but it has to do with 2 kids, and it freaked 2 little kids, and it freaked me out. Okay, he's got the 8 of Pentacles, work. He's got the 5 of Swords, a fight to the death. Mastering something. And then confusion. It's almost like he wanted to have a fight with these people, but he didn't use words. 5 of Swords is 5 knives, if you will. The dude in the normal tarot is carrying all the swords and not letting anybody have them type deal. It's a fight to the death, if you will. Fight to win at all costs. I will win. At what? Success. I will be successful through a confusing way. Like there's a lot of options here. 7 of Cups, confusion. Show me the... I'll be damned. I picked up a different deck. I was going to clarify that 5 of Swords. On the very bottom is the 5 of Swords. So it means what I'm saying. It's a fight to the death. And it happens to be the traditional. See how he's carrying the sword, stealing them? He's stealing the words. He's wanting them to shut the hell up. So it's a fight with the death. He's a toxic son of a bean. What's that smirk? Dun, dun, dun. Oh! That smirk gets to me. I asked what the smirk was. The devil card. He gets the devil twice. Super suspicious. Staying in the... Now I'm moving him up in Mama D world to suspect. No more person of interest. Sus. Total sus. 2 devils. Doesn't mean he killed them, but he did not like them. Sam, I am. Oh, Giselle. Thank you, lovely. Thank you, my beautiful. Greatly appreciate that. You guys, are you ready? We're going to move into the action taken and the outcome to all of this toxicity. What action did Jeremy Reagan take against these four? I felt like I felt a card, but no. Okay. Got one card. Holy shit, Batman. Judgment. One card. What action did he take with all this built up toxicity on the four? Judgment. He weighed them and he measured them and he judged them. According to the tarot. Spirit. What action after the judgment did he take? Are you shitting me? You guys, this reading just got off the chart. I have the Emperor and I have the Empress together. What? This is divine counterparts, the highest you can get. He felt divinely, and I mean spiritually, guided to one of these girls. It could be that this Empress is giving birth to the murders, for all we know. This Empress doesn't have to be, you could see this as Aries energy. This is take charge, I own it. And I'm getting a very narcissistic, judgmental asshole controller over the feminine energy. Okay, so the feminine energy is giving birth to something. Well, I kept getting the Empress with Gabby. Why? Because she had been murdered. She was giving birth to the worldwide story. She was giving birth to the foundation. I have the counterpart to the murderers. This is the murderers. This is all of them. Because the Empress is always the victim, except for one time in all my readings, and he's the counterpart. Hello, what is the counterpart to a murder? Possibly a murderer. Holy shnikes, Batman. All right. Growth. Moving all the way up to the other corner of the board. We're moving into Cancer energy. Now, before we leave this board, I'm going to look under Scorpio, I'm going to look under Gemini, and I'm going to look under Cancer. And that'll give us the signs of all of our victims and what cards associate with their signs, okay? All right, here we go. This is what... What can we get out of this reading, as solid information as if he committed this murder or not? Stinky offer, Page Cups. A rejected offer. He has a rejected offer. He wasn't welcomed. He was left to be an outsider. All right, let's get over here. We're going to look at Gemini right here on the board. It's in Mercury communication. That would be both Kayla and Jeremy. Yep, he's a Gemini. Kayla's a Gemini. And Madison's a Gemini. Holding back the star. Holding back the star. Who are the stars, you guys? The girls. A form of rejection, holding them back. No, you are restricted, forming toxicity over here. Now we're going to go to Scorpionic energy up at the top of the board. This is Ethan's energy, which happens to be paired right next to Cancer, and Zena is Cancer. So we have the stinky offer going towards Zena. And then we can understand a little bit better about the Emperor and the Empress, also had the double meaning of Ethan and Zaina, paired for life, and they were meant to be together. He was jealous of Ethan. Well, let's dig into the mystery deck. This is our new, we're going to space right here for it. This is our new 1111 mystery deck. You can find us at www, however many W's you want to put, .1111.com. And it's on sale right now. I think it's at like 20% off, you guys. So check it out. Here we go. We've got a couple. Submerged in death. It says drown. I thought of the weapon being submerged in a porta potty, but that's because somebody brought it up to me today, and I was like, ooh, right? But you could think of it as submerged, right? Related to death could also be somebody throwing, okay. It was Ethan and Zaina that he targeted, because this says spouse, and they're pretty much married for eternity. Partner, marriage, teammate. So if he is, and I am not accusing him, if he is a killer, this would tell me that it was the Zaina and Ethan targets. Let's go ahead and dig out through another mystery deck as well that was made for me. I love this deck. I will never part with this deck. Literally made for us. Holy shit! What? Remember my whole story about the pillow over the face so that the person could stab him? Oh my God, you guys. What? Are you reading it? Killer. Suffocate. He made the victims think they were being suffocated so that their hands would go up to get the pillow off. Yep. Blessings. And then I got to go, my lovelies, because we're going to jump back on here in about 15 minutes. We're going to do some dowsing rods. And now I'm all fired up for them dowsing rods, because at first I was like, I don't know. I mean, he seems suspicious, but I mean, wouldn't you as a neighbor if you're a guy at this point? But now after this read, I'm like, what? Oh, something's going to come undone. Something. Oh my God. I just heard somebody's going to hurt someone before the night is through. Somebody's going to come undone. There's nothing we can do. That's what the girls are singing to me. Something is coming undone. This is off the chart. I've got goosebumps so bad right now, y'all. One more blessing, please, Archangel Gabriel. And thank you. Thank you for the blessings of information. Thank you for the protection, Archangel Michael. Thank you for the healing, Archangel Raphael. Frequency, music, it had something to do with the song I just sung. Somebody's gonna hurt someone before the night is through. Somebody's gonna come undone. There's nothing we can do. What? That's all I got. I love you guys. I love you to the moon and back. Hey, take it with the... There's no evidence on the table. Don't be calling no po-po and saying that the YouTube person, the YouTube lady done told me she does tarot, that it was so-and-so. No. Nay. You can't do that, lovely. This just gives us wide open eyes to really know, focus and get some evidence if that's what it takes, you know. Do I feel like he's the one that did it? I feel super suspicious. I am much more alert and woke up more than I thought. I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, you know. All right, with that, I love you both. I told you I'm off. I love both of y'all. All of y'all. I love you all very much. I truly do. And I thank you for getting us to 10,000. And I think we're going to do our drawing on Christmas Eve. And there'll be a few door prizes at Christmas Eve, but that GoPro is going to go to somebody. And it very well could be you. And I can't wait to be able to do the drawing for everybody. Something to look forward to, right? There will be some entry stuff, but I just wanted to we got to figure out the details. There'll be a little participation on your part. I will tell you that. All right. I'm going to shut this down. I love you, and I'll see you again if the dowsing rods is your thing in about 10 minutes. Bye for now.